Friends, now we'll try to learn PPT animation. First you know the tabs and which is present there. That will I shall show you. In the ribbon you can see so many things are there, so many tabs are there in the ribbon. Now first is new slide. Suppose you are drawing something in a slide and try to draw another slide. So from here you can do it. From here you can do it. Next is table. From this you can draw the tables. Then picture and screenshot, you forget about it. You can easily take the screenshot, by pressing the function key and the print screen. We can take the screenshot. Then photo album, forget about it. Then smart art, chart, zoom, link, action, comment, header, footer, date and time, slide number, object, video, audio, screen recording. And in the top is, you can see file, home, insert, draw, design, transitions, animations, slideshow, record, review, view, help, picture format. So now I'll show you the top column where is the total tabs. I'll show you. So just above the ribbon, the tabs are file, then home, then insert, then draw, then design, then transitions, then animations, slideshow, record, review, view, help. Now how to use this thing, that I'll show you. From the file column you can see new file, then existing file, then you can share, then info, then save. You can save it, then save as according to your requirement. You can save somewhere with some particular name, then print option, then export. Export is doing lot of things. You can prepare PDF, you can prepare video, and so many things. I'll show you which thing you can do. Then close. That means you can close the tab. From the export you can create your PPT as PDF, XPS document, or create a video. You can create a video also. If you do animation and with your sound effect or any song, anything, you can prepare a video. Then you can create an animated GIF, create handouts. You can prepare the handouts. Normally we are preparing the handouts for our VIP. When VIPs are coming, we are giving him some handouts. The system handouts also there. And change file type. So from the export you can do all these things. Okay. If you click the table column, you see there are how many columns there are. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 columns, and row is 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 rows, and accordingly you can insert, you can increase it, you can draw the table also. And Excel spreadsheet. So these are the option in the table column. From the draw tab you can draw in this way. So many colored pencils are there. You can take any one of it, and so many other options, so you can use it. From the design tab you can take so many types of slides. According to your requirement you can choose your slide, color of slide, everything. Then slide size, that means you can arrange your slide according to your requirement size. You can change it, you can make it portrait or what, landscape. Portrait and landscape you can change. Then this format background, you can change the color of your background. So many things you can do with this design portion. You can change your slide size, slide orientation, all these things you can do from here. Here it is the animation tab. In animation tab you can do so many things, so many animations. There are animation pen. Click it so that which animation you will do, you can see it in the right side. Then choose your drawing and do animation. Some example I am giving you. First you select your drawing. I have drawn a plus sign and I have to select it. First option is appear. Appear, that means you cannot see first it. Then if you put appear, then it will come in the screen. So what is the options? This appear, then fade. Fade means it can see it from faded to the deep deep accurate color, accurate shape, from light to the normal shape. Then flying means it will come in the screen by flying from right side, left side, bottom and top. Then floats means it will show like floating. Then split, then wipe, then shape, then wheel, then random bar, grow and turn, zoom, swivel, source. I'm showing you the fate animation. You can check it with your laptop. Click and check. First you have to click the shape, then you have to click this entrance portion, appear, fade. So many options are, you check it how it is acting. Okay. Now see that you cannot see the plus sign. How? If you click the animation, then it will show you. See, then it will come slowly. When the object will appear, then you can give it animation. And animation can be given by emphasis tab. So there is pulse, then teeter, then color pulse, spin. Spin means it will move, two rotation maximum. Then grossing, it will slowly grow. It will slowly grow. Then just transparency. Then your so many things that I have not selected anything, so it is not showing the other things. So many things are there. You can change your line color. Then not only line color, your figure color, your shape color, then wave. Then so many things you can do from this tab. Now next is motion path. Motion path, the first is lines. Here it is shown that it will move from bottom to the top. Then arcs, in the shape of arc it will move. Then turns, then saves, then loops. Then custom path. Custom path means according to your drawing, according to your in which way you want to move it, it will move that way. But you have to click the custom path and follow your way, so then it will move like follow that way. But you have to select your object first, then you give it the custom path, so that it can be done. It can be done. So this is the animation. Another option is disappear. That means if you, after your animation, you don't want to show it, so it will disappear from your screen. It will disappear from your screen. So friend, this is the basic of the animation, and you try to practice it. Just step by step you will learn, and you can do it lot of things with this thing. With this thing you can do lot of things, but it has some limitation. It is not that animation by which we are preparing cartoon, film, movie. It is only for engineers to represent his project so that other can understand. With this thing, this is the drawing animation. Another thing is word animation. Word animation very simple, very easy. You can do it easily. So friend, with the application of appear, disappear, and with this emphasis, the word is also can be animated. Word is also can be animated. Change of color of font, change of color of line. So many things you can do with this animation options. So try to first you try to do try to practice it so that you can learn it step by step. Simply it requires your interest. Then you can learn step by step. Nobody has taught me this animation, but for my training school and for my presentation, step by step I have learned it. So friends, try to do it, and I am showing you some of my animation so that you can understand which thing you can do with this thing.
Good evening, friends. The equipments and materials, not materials, mainly the electrical gadgets used in electrical traction distribution. I'll tell its principle and everything step by step because it is electrical engineering learning. So, in our old electric locomotives, we were using DC series motor. Why DC series motor? Because it has good starting torque. When the train is installed, to start it needs power, starting torque, more starting torque. So from stall to start a DC series motor, DC the motor, we better to use DC series motor in electric locomotive. It will be helpful. Now here you see what is a DC series motor. Sorry, DC series motor. I have shown you the DC series motor in the load. In locomotive there are six, maximum there are six DC series motor in Indian system. I have shown it here six in numbers, and another is source of DC power. Source of DC power is taken actually in traction system is the single phase 25 kV supply is stepped down by a transformer. Then the required voltage for the motor is taken as AC form, and then it has rectified with which circuit into DC, but it is a pulsating DC. We need smooth DC, so we are using filter circuit like smoothing reactor, capacitor. You know, if any changes in the inductor, a voltage will be induced in the inductor and it will oppose the very cause of its voltage induction, voltage induced voltage. Here the voltage induced in the inductive coil is due to the changes of current or voltage in AC wave to pulsating DC. So it will reduce that pulse and we will get smooth DC. And when this DC will pass through the DC series motor, the motor will rotate and the locomotive will run. This DC series motor can be combined in various forms. All may be in parallel, that means between positive and negative terminal. All series parallel combination. Series parallel combination. Nowadays it is not too much in use. The old locos step by step will be abolished. Will be abolished. And now the EMF equation of a DC generator. Here I have shown DC generator. Actually we are using AC, then converting into DC, then we are using it. But for an example, suppose the DC generator. DC series generator. Series means magnetic field. With magnet, without magnet, the EMF will not induce. So when the commutator will run by a prime mover and series field will induce voltage in this generator, and when the speed will raise, the generator voltage will be more. Here the armature current, series current and the DC motor load current all are same. So induced EMF is V means voltage of the motor plus Im is armature current, then series resistance multiplication. So it will give the induced voltage. Another thing is, if you use the generator, DC generator, brush drop will come. Brush drop will be added. Brush drop will be added. So this is the system. This is the DC series generator, and from that we are taking power and giving to the motor, and the motor is rotating. Why the motor is rotating? Because if you have magnetic field, then you are passing current through the commutator conductor, the armature conductor. So a torque will be produced and it will rotate the motor. It will rotate the motor. Step by step I will discuss about this DC generator, DC motor. DC generator is of two types. One is separately excited. That means magnetic field is fed by another source, and another is self-excited. Self-excited is of two types. One is series field and one is shunt field. Another combination is compound. Compound is of also two types, short shunt and long shunt. I'll tell all these things. Better to know the electrical technology also. I am starting in BTech, and step by step I will reflect which I am reading related with the railway. So see how it is occurring, how it is happening. Another thing is this is the all rotating system with magnetic circuit will produce AC nature of voltage, but will make it DC. How? With the use of brass. It will allow the voltage in one direction only. But in suppose the conductor is under the influence of N pole, in which direction the current will be produced? When it will be in S pole, it will be reversed. Then it will become AC nature. But with the use of brass, we are neglecting it. How we are converting it into DC, that will also be discussed in future. So this is the basic idea. We are using an electric locomotive, the DC series motor, as it has good starting torque. But nowadays we have replaced it with three-phase induction motor with IGBT and GTO, included gate bipolar transistor and gate turn off. The electronic system has come, and the control is through variable voltage, variable frequency, variable voltage, variable frequency. This modern technology, now we are in use, ABB and so many companies is manufacturing these locomotives, and it has high power and smooth starting with the use of variable voltage, variable frequency. DC series motor has the starting torque is more, there is a jerk. You just to start the electric loco, but now it has reduced by the use of this three-phase induction motor. Three-phase induction motor. Step by step, I will discuss all these things. And after completion of my BTech, I'll publish my book, because without a degree, it is not good to write a book. Though our experience is more than a BTech degree, I am on the verge of UPSC clearance as a Indian Railway Service Electrical Engineering. It is better than graduate engineer. So I have missed it due to my age. I have retired. My age has increased due to my illness. Initially, I suffered from mental problem, and near about 5 years lost in my initial career, and I have reduced to promote up to the divisional electrical engineer gazetted. But if I was okay, I did not suffer from this mental disability, then I can raise, I think, up to the HOD, head of the department, means chief electrical engineer. Delhi has that facility. If you have the ability, maybe you are a diploma engineer, but can raise your promotion up to the chief electrical engineer, up to the chief electrical engineer. Thanks, friend. I am proud of my railway. They have allowed me to promote up to this gazetted rank, the second stage of the gazetted portion, and I am happy. Thank you, friends, not to talk too much. Okay. Good evening, friends. The equipments and materials, not materials, mainly the electrical gadgets used in electrical traction distribution. I will tell its principle and everything step by step, because it is electrical engineering learning. So in our old electric locomotives, we were using DC series motor. Why DC series motor? Because it has good starting torque. When the train is installed, to start it needs power, starting torque, more starting torque. So from stall to start a DC series motor, the motor, we better to use DC series motor in electric locomotive. It will be helpful. Now here you see what is a DC series motor. Sorry, DC series motor. I have shown you the DC series motor in the load. In locomotive there are 6, maximum there are 6 DC series motor in Indian system. I have shown it here 6 in number. Friends, one and another, please communicate to your friends who are reading this electrical technology. As I am actually in traction system, I will repeat the single phase study material 25 to be supplied, step down by transformer, and then the required voltage for the motor. Because I am not interested to do any AC form. As AC form, subscribe it will, and then it has rectified me to utilize the time in better way, as well as in DC. But it is a pulsating DC, because money is the main. So we are using, if you have not like
earn money,
reactor, capacitor.
maybe little,
You know,
but it is giving
if
some
any
interest. Okay?
changes
Then
in the
that's
inductor,
stable.
a voltage